Hello friends, welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World, and we are in the middle of our salute to 1975 Boston Red Sox week. We have started on Monday of this week with a book review of a book about the 1975 Red Sox called The Boys of October. Then we started a replay using two different game engines, Replay Classic Baseball and Inside Pitch, to replay the 1975 American League Championship Series, which the Red Sox swept the Oakland A's in that series. And I'm about to spoil what's happened in this series so far. We are up to Game 4. If you want to check out the other games on my channel, they are posted for you, and you can certainly do that. It has been a wonderful series and a wonderful week. I've enjoyed this week very much. Game 1 of our replay was Games 1 and 2 were in Fenway Park, just as they were in real life. The Oakland A's won Game 1 6-2. The Game 2 was also at Fenway Park. Boston came back and won that one 5-1 to even the series. Then the series shifted, of course. In those days, those were championship series, were best of 5 series. And so the series shifts to Oakland Alameda County Stadium for County Coliseum for Game 3, and that was won by Boston. It was a wild one, 9-6, and so the Red Sox took a 2-1 series advantage. We are now in uncharted territory because there was no Game 4 in real life, so I can't use the as-played lineups, but the starting pitchers are the same as Game 1, so I'm going to use the Game 1 starting lineups. It'll be Louis Tiant on the mound for the Red Sox against left-hander Ken Holtzman for the Oakland A's. So with all that as preamble, the Red Sox are poised to clinch the series today. However, if necessary, we'll have a Game 5 tomorrow. And that game will feature Vita Blue for Oakland in Game 5 against probably Reggie Cleveland for Boston. But we'll see how things shake out today. If Tiant beats Holtzman, if the Red Sox beat the A's, there will be no Game 5. And we'll do something different tomorrow. All right, so with all that said, let's get to today's batting orders and starting lineups and roll this game using Inside Pitch Baseball. Before we get to the batting orders, one note about today's game, and that is that I have overworked a couple of pitchers, and so they will be unavailable. For Boston, Rogelio Moret has pitched extensively in the series, and I'm not using him today, so he's unavailable. To manager Daryl Johnson, and for Oakland, for manager Alvin Dark, I've done the same with Jim Todd, and so he is unavailable for Oakland. So if you're looking for those guys, they will not be pitching today. All right, for the visiting Boston Red Sox, this repeats their starting lineup in Game 1, IRL, as the kids like to say. Leading off in DH, it's Juan Beniquez. Batting second at second base, Denny Doyle. Batting third in left field, Carl Yastrzemski. Here he is. Batting fourth behind the plate, it's Carlton Fisk. Batting fifth in center field, Fred Lynn. Batting sixth at third base, Rico Petrocelli. Batting seventh in right field, Dwight Evans. Batting eighth at first base, Cecil Cooper. And batting ninth at shortstop, Rick Burleson. The pitcher for the Red Sox today is their ace, Louis Tiant. In 1975, he was 18-14 with a 4.02 ERA in 260 innings of work. All right, for Oakland. Leading off in center field, it's Billy North. Batting second in left field, Claudell Washington. Batting third at third base, Sal Bando. Batting fourth in right field, Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth at behind the plate, Gene Tennis. Batting sixth at first base, Joe Rudy. Batting seventh, the DH, Billy Williams. Batting eighth, shortstop, Bert Campaneris. And batting ninth at second base, Phil Garner. On the mound for the Oakland A's, it's left-hander Ken Holtzman. He was 18-14 in 1975 with a 3.14 ERA in 266 innings of work. Here is the ballpark card for the Oakland Coliseum. All right, so with all of this said, I think we're finally ready to roll Game 4 of what has been a very entertaining and fun series to do with Inside Pitch and with Classic Replay Classic. So, standing in the batter's box is Juan Beniquez against left-hander Ken Holtzman. And we're ready to go. A's have to win or it's all over in Oakland. Pitch to Juan is a strikeout check. We gotta review that here. Oakland Coliseum adds 1 to both strikeouts and walks. So we got a 2-2. That's a strikeout check. It's a 6 on Beniquez. That's I struck him out, and we're underway in Game 4 with a strikeout on a big Ken Holtzman breaking pitch. Now it's Doyle. And that's a 3-2. That's a strikeout check and too high. Denny swings and hits it on the ground to Phil Garner. He takes a couple steps and throws to Joe Rudy at first base, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Carl Yastrzemski. 4-4 is a walk check, and a 5 is low enough indeed. Yaz draws a walk with 2 outs in the first inning, brings up Fisk. Holtzman checks Yaz at first, and the delivery home to Fisk is an error check. See where this goes. It is a hit to left field. On the run is Claudell Washington. Claudell's error number is a 6, and that's going to be an error, I think. Let's check our chart. It's a number 3. Fails, and that D20 roll is odd. Nope, he made the catch, and that's going to retire Boston in inning number 1. So we've played a half an inning. No score from Oakland. Tiant facing North, Washington, and Bando in inning number 1. Move the score sheet up here a little more visible. See how Oakland's doing. Tiant winds and delivers to Billy North. That's a strikeout check. It's a 4. Hey, struck him out. So 1 gone in the bottom of the first. Claudell up. Pitch from Tiant. Got to the kitchen. Oh my God. I smell gas. It's a range jack. Ground ball first base. That's Cooper. He is a 4 in range, and he can't make the play. Base hit for Washington. Wait a minute. Okay, now I got to roll a die. 5 or 6, it's going to rattle around in the corner. It's going to get past Cooper, and it is going to get down to the right field corner. Evans has to go collect it. Washington around first. He'll take second with a 1-out double in the bottom of the first. Now it's Bando. Tiant the stretch. The delivery to Captain Sal is a home run check. It's to left and deep. This is gone. A 2-run bomb for Sal Bando in the bottom of the first, and Oakland has a 2-0 lead. Washington scores ahead of Bando, and it's Reggie up with 1 out and nobody on in the bottom of the first. Oakland desperately needed an early lead, and they got it. Walk check is failed. Reggie swings, hits it on the ground to Doyle. To his left, he throws to Cooper, and there's 2 down. Now it's tennis. Open result. Gino swings, line drive, speared by Rick Burleson, and that will retire the side. But on a 2-run home run by Bando, it's 2-0 Oakland in the bottom of the first. In the top of the second now, Lynn, Petroselli, and Evans. Holtzman winds and delivers, and that's hit to left field and deep. Lynn going the other way. Washington back, and it's gone. Lynn strikes back immediately, and it's 2-1 Oakland. Might have another slugfest on our hands. Petroselli up. The pitch from Holtzman is an open result. Rico swings. That's a ground ball Bando. He throws to Rudy, and there's 1 gone in the second. 2-1 Oakland. Pitch to Evans. Got to the kitchen. Oh my God, it's a range check at the ballpark. Ground ball hit to Rudy at first. Rudy at first, his range is a 2. That gets by him. Into right field. And holding at first will be Evans. Cooper up. 1 out, 1 on for Coop. Holtzman the stretch. The delivery is an error on a grounder check. That is hit in the air to center field, not on the ground. Under it is Billy North, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Now it's Burleson as Evans returns to first. Holtzman the stretch. The pitch to Rick is a ballpark check. Ground ball, Garner. He's going to go the short way to Campaneris to retire the Red Sox in the second, but they get a run back on 2 hits and leave 1. The home run by Fred Lynn puts Boston right back in the game. It's a 2-1 Oakland advantage as we go to the bottom of the second. Rudy, Williams, Campaneris, bottom of the second, 6, 7, 8 for Oakland. Tiant's pitch. Strikeout check. It's a 12. That's too high. Joe swings, hits it in the air to center. Left center, Lynn on the run, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Billy Williams. Tiant's pitch. Strikeout check. 14's too high. Billy swings, hits it in the air to left, hooking toward the line, and it's Yastrzemski making the play. 2 down in the bottom of the second. Campy up. Wild pitch check, but there's nobody on. Campaneris swings, looper to center. Coming in hard is Lynn, and he makes the catch for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 Second inning for Tiant as he rights the ship. We go to the third. And the top of the Boston order is coming. Benitez, Doyle, and Yastrzemski righty-lefty-lefty against the left-hander Holtzman. Juan struck out in the first. The score is 2-1, top of the third. Oakland in front. Double question mark for Holtzman's card. Benitez. All right. Too high. Juan swings, hits it on the ground to Campaneris. He gloves it and throws to Joe Rudi for out number 1 in the top of the third. Doyle up, 0 for 1. The pitch. Wild pitch, check, but nobody on. Denny swings and hits it in the air to right field. Reggie Jackson comes in a few steps and makes the catch for out number 2. And now it's Yaz walked in the first. Holtzman winds. Another wild pitch, check, but nobody on. This is grounded to second. Phil Garner up the middle. Gloves it, plants, throws to Rudi, and that gets Yastrzemski by a step. Holtzman has a good third inning. We go to the bottom of the third, and it's 2-1 Oakland. Oakland's got to win to stay alive. Garner, North, Washington, 9-1-2 in the Oakland third. Tiant's pitch is a strikeout check, but it's too high. Garner swings, popped it up. Wouldn't be a home run in a phone booth. Rick Burleson under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Billy North 0 for 1. The pitch from Tiant. Hit by pitch check, but it's a 19. That's too high. North swings. Line drive through Petrocelli, and he's on with a single. They're going to try to run. Tiant, no advantage for getting the jump. So Washington stands in there against Tiant. Louis' pitch. There goes. Nope. North's not going. He doesn't get the jump. Washington up. 1 for 1 for Claudel. Tiant's pitch to him is a walk check. That's an 11, and it's too high. Claudel swings, hits it on the ground to Burleson. Rick is at double play depth. Tiant's double play is a +1, so we give him a plus another 1 for Burleson being at double play depth. Washington's got a 1, so we're at 3. Let's check Doyle's turn. Nope. He's a 0. So Burleson gloves it, goes to Doyle for 1. Denny pivots and relays to Cooper, not in time. Claudel beats the rap at first. He's safe on a fielder's choice. North is retired 6-4. Now it's Bando. Sal homered in the first. 2 down. Bottom of the third. Tiant the stretch. And the delivery to Sal Bando. Error on a throw check. Base hit left field. Drops in front of Yastrzemski. Washington's going to be aggressive. He's a 4. See what happens here. He's going to take third as Yastrzemski's throw goes into second. And we have to check our error on the throw. Yastrzemski's his error rating is a 0, so he doesn't make an error on the throw. We've got athletics at the corners with Reggie Jackson coming up and 2 outs. 2-1 Oakland. Bottom of the third. Chance for more. Reggie's 0 for 1. Tiant the stretch, and the delivery is a home run. Check to right and deep. This drives Evans to the wall, and it's gone. A 3-run bomb by Reggie Jackson. And the score now is Oakland 5, Boston 1, and that's going to get action going in the Red Sox bullpen. Dick Pole and Bill Lee, lefty-righty, double-barreled action just the way I like it. 5-1 Oakland in the bottom of the third. Tennis comes to the plate. Everyone breathing a little easier in the Oakland dugout. Gino is 0 for 1. The pitch to him is an open result. Base hit through shortstop. The bleeding continues. A single for Tennis. Now it's Rudy. Tiant the stretch, and the delivery to Joe is a ballpark check. It's going to be a rare play. Men are on base. 6-2. Slow roller fielded by the catcher, who possibly bobbles, then possibly throws wild to first. All right, so we have a bobble. Yes, we have a bobble on the 2, so it's going to be an E2. Everybody's going to be safe, and Billy Williams comes to the plate. Two on, 2 out, bottom of the third. Williams up. The pitch from Tiant. Open result. Williams swings, and it's grounded to Burleson at short. He's going to go the short way to Doyle, and that will retire Oakland. But they get 3 more on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, and after 3 complete, it's Oakland 5, Boston 1. In Game 4 of our ALCS replay for 1975, our salute to the Boston Red Sox week. Red Sox lead the series 2-1. And they've got some work to do to get back in this one. Top of the 4th, Fisk, Lynn, Petrocelli, 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up. The pitch from Holtzman is a ballpark check. Fisk hits it on the ground to Garner. He gloves it and throws to Rudy for out number 1. Lynn up now. He homered in the second. Holtzman's pitch to him. Range check. Center field. Billy North on the run. His range is a 5. Anything but a 6, he's going to get there, and he does for out number 2. Now it's Petrocelli. Oakland 5, Boston 1, top of the 4th, 2 outs. Petrocelli up. And grounded to third. Sal Bando to his left. He plants and throws to Rudy at first, and that retires Boston in 1-2-3 fashion in the 4th. So a big shutdown inning for Ken Holtzman. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 5-1 Oakland. Tiant back out, but on a short leash. It's Campaneris, Garner, and North, 8-9-1 in the Oakland 4th. The pitch to Campy is an open result. He swings and hits it in the air to center, right center. Lynn on the run. Lynn gets there, out number 1. Tiant winds and delivers to Garner. He is not fatigued, so it's an open result. Phil hits it in the air to left, high but not deep. Yaz is there for out number 2. And now North, who's 1 for 2 on the day. The pitch to him is an open result against the lefty batting North. It's hit on the ground to Petrocelli. Rico gloves it to his right, plants and throws to Cooper, and that'll retire Oakland in 1-2-3 fashion in the 4th. We go to the 5th with Oakland leading 5-1. Evans, Cooper, and Burleson, bottom third of the Red Sox order coming up in the 5th. Dwight is 1 for 1. Holtzman's pitch is a star line result against the right-hander. Hit in the air to right. Reggie Jackson pounds his glove and takes it for out number 1. Here's Cooper. Red Sox have come from behind in the series. Certainly has happened so far. Error and a grounder check. This is grounded to Campaneris, but a 20's way too high. He gloves it and throws to Rudy for out number 2. And now Burleson. Rick is 0 for 1. Holtzman throwing a 2-hitter so far. The pitch. Ballpark check for Burleson. And we got a rare play check. Nobody's on, so we'll look at that side of the chart. 2-5. First baseman goes into the hole and makes a rare play. Or hurts himself on the play. Resolve is a G3 range play. Well, Rudy's range is a 2. We checked that before. Not going to play injuries. And it's by him for a base hit. Now let's see if it's going to get down into the corner. No. Collected by Jackson. He throws it back in. Burleson settles for a single, and now it's Benitez. 2 outs. Burleson at first. Benitez at the plate. Holtzman the stretch. And the delivery. We got an error and a grounder check. This is a fly ball to center. Billy North in left center makes the catch for out number 3. So, Red Sox get a hit but don't score. After 4.5, we're halfway through, and it's Oakland 5, Boston 1. This is inside pitch baseball. Our salute to the 75 Red Sox week. Claudell Washington is 1 for 2. He stands in against Tiant. Louis winds and delivers. Ballpark check. Question mark 9. This is cork to right, and it's going to get over Evans' head. 1 hopping the wall. Washington around second. He's not going to risk getting thrown out at third, so he will hold there with nobody out. And now it's Bando. Here comes Darryl Johnson. He's seen enough of Louis Tiant, and Dick Pole is going to get his first action of the series. Give you Tiant's numbers. He went 4+ innings. He allowed 7 hits. He walked none. He struck out 1. He allowed 5 runs. They're all earned. 6th run is on base in Claudell Washington. Dick Pole was 4-6 in 1975 with a 4.42 earned run average and 89 innings of work. He can go He can go 5 batters. No, he can't. Yeah, he can go 11 batters in relief. You can go 11 batters in relief before fatigue becomes an issue, potentially. He has a righty-righty matchup against Sal Bando, who's 2 for 2. Washington at second. 5-1 Oakland, bottom of the fifth. They're looking for more. The pitch from Pole is hit to left and deep. Going back is Yastrzemski to the wall. It's gone. 7-1 Oakland. Sal Bando's second homer of the day. Second two-run home run of the day. And the second time scoring Washington on his homers. 7-1 Oakland, and now it's Reggie, who hit a 3-run bomb in the third. The pitch from Pole. Range check. Ground ball first, that's Cooper. Cooper's range is a 4. He gloves it, takes it to the bag himself, and there's one down. 7-1 Oakland, bottom of the fifth. Now it's tennis. 1 for 2 for Gino. Pole winds and delivers. Range check at the ballpark. Ground ball third. That's Petrocelli. Rico is a 4 on range. He gloves it. He plants. He throws to Cooper, and there are 2 down. And I'll bring up Rudy. Close the book on Tiant. 6 earned runs. Andy's in line for the loss unless something dramatic happens. This is a ballpark check. Base hit right field for Joe Rudy. But there's Evans, and so there's not going to be a chance to stretch it. With Evans being a -2, now it's Williams. Pull the stretch. He delivers to Billy Williams. It's an open result against the left-handed batter. Base hit right field. Rudy will, let's see, -2. Now let's see what he tries to do here. They can open it up a little bit. Rudy is a 3. Evans is a -2, but there's 2 outs, so that brings Rudy back to a 2. Yeah. And gonna check the second roll. So the second roll is a 6. That's going to, he's gonna hold. He's gonna hold. So first and second for Oakland now with Campaneris up. 2 outs. Rudy at second, Williams at first. Campy is 0 for 2. The pitch from Pole is a strikeout check, but a 15 is too high. Campy swings. Line drive caught by a diving Rick Burleson. That closes out the fifth, but Oakland gets another 2-run homer from Sal Bando, and after 5 complete, 7-1 for the boys in green. In the top of the 6th, facing Holtzman, it's Doyle, Yastrzemski, and Fisk, and it's looking more and more like it's going to be Vita Blue against Reggie Cleveland in Game 5. Cleveland was dominant in Game 2. And I'm pretty sure the words Reggie Cleveland was dominant has never been said before in the history of history. Doyle is 0 for 2. Holtzman's pitch to him is an open result, 5-4. And this is corked to left. One hops the left field line and rattles around in the corner. Claudell's got to go get it, but Doyle has a leadoff double in the 6th. Here comes Boston. Yastrzemski is 0 for 1. The pitch from Holtzman is a range check at the ballpark. Got to the kitchen, I smell gas. This is a star line 3 that is hit to right field. Reggie Jackson is a 3 on range, and it's going to get by him. Reggie cannot catch up to it. All right. And let's see how adventurous Yastrzemski's going to get. He's going to hold at first. And Doyle will stop at third, down 6 runs. So, Red Sox at the corners with nobody out. Oakland needs the game, so they're going to start the bullpen cooking. Glenn Abbott, a right-hander, is up and throwing, and Holtzman has his first jam of the game. So it's Doyle at third, Yastrzemski at first, Fisk at the plate, nobody out, top of the 6th. Oakland leading 7-1. Fisk is 0 for 2. The pitch to Carlton is an open result. Fisk swings, and it's a line smash at third, Sal Bando. Now there's something here about double plays on a line drive. Here it is. Runners on first, second, or third. All right, so if I roll a 4 to 6, there's no double play. All right, so Bando, well, now I got to see if he gets him. So that's at third. He doesn't get him at third. Does he get him at first? Yes. Bando fires to first, and they double up Yastrzemski. Doyle makes it back to third, but Bando doubles up Yastrzemski on the line out. And now it'll be Lynn with 2 outs. Freddie's 1 for 2. The pitch to him is a strikeout check. Hey, struck him out, and Holtzman picked a good time for his second strikeout. So, the Red Sox with a huge opportunity come up with zilch. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 7-1 Oakland. Dick Pole out to face Phil Garner. Billy North and Claudell Washington 9-1-2. In the Oakland order. Garner's 0 for 2. The pitch to Phil. Strikeout check. It's a 13. That's too high. Garner swings. Base hit through third base. Petrocelli, it eats him up. Garner's on. North up. Pull the stretch. The delivery to Billy North is an open result. North swings. Ground ball. Petrocelli. Pulls double play is a +1. North is a +1. Rico's at double play depth. That's a 3. Rico fires to Doyle for 1. The relay to Cooper is in time for a 5-4-3 rally-killing, soul-crushing double play turned by the Red Sox. 2 on in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Claudell. Pull winds and delivers. Wild pitch check, but nobody on. Claudell swings, base hit right field. Third hit for Washington. Bando up for the 3rd time with Washington on base. He homered the other 2 times. Sal is 3 for 3. Pull the stretch, and the delivery is an open result for Bando. Ground ball, Petrocelli. He's going to go the short way to Doyle, and that will retire Oakland and Sal Bando for the first time. Oakland gets 2 hits but fails to score. After 6 complete, it's Oakland 7, Boston 1. In the Boston 7th, it's Petrocelli, Evans, and Cooper. Holtzman's fatigue is at 29. He has faced 23 batters so far. Petrocelli's 0 for 2. The pitch to Rico is an open result. Rico swings, hits it to center, right center, North on the run. North gets there for out number 1. Evans 1 for 2. The pitch to him from Holtzman is, he's not fatigued. Evans swings, ground ball short. Campaneris from the hole, plants, and throws to Rudy for out number 2. Cooper 0 for 2. Nobody on. The pitch, a range check for Coop, hit to center. Billy North is a 5, I believe he is. He's on the run, and he gets there. That retires Boston in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. No sign of Neil Diamond or Sweet Caroline in Oakland. The score, Oakland 7, Boston 1. Diego Segui is throwing in the Boston bullpen. In case Dick Pole runs into trouble. Jackson is 1 for 3. The pitch to Reggie is a ballpark check. Popped it up. Carlton Fisk throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 1. Dick Pole is now fatigued. Tennis 1 for 3. The pitch to him is hit to center and deep. Got a check on Tennis. God, I think. Let me check, because I'm a little fuzzy on this one. Oh, blank space. All right, so we're going to re-roll on Tennis's card. It's not gone. Fly ball left field. Yastrzemski pounds his glove and takes it for out number 2. Here's Rudy. 1 for 3. Pole's delivery is a walk check. 14's too high. Joe swings, hits it in the air to center, high but not deep. Fred Lynn is there. And that retires Oakland in the 7th. We go to the 8th. 9-1-2 coming for Boston, and it's getting late for the boys from Beantown in game number 4. 7-1 Oakland. Defending world champions are leading game 4, game they had to have. Burleson 1 for 2. The pitch from Holtzman is a strikeout check, but a 14's too high. Rick swings and hits it on a line to Billy North in center. There's 1 down. Beniquez up now. 0 for 3. The pitch to Juan is a star line. Right field. Reggie Jackson into right center a few steps and makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Doyle 1 for 3. Holtzman's only allowed 4 hits. The pitch to Doyle is a ballpark check. Seems like we've had a lot of those. And homer to center, chance. Doyle corks it to center, North, back, and makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3-8 for Holtzman. We go to the bottom of the 8th. He's getting the job done. It's a 7-1 Oakland lead in Game 4. Pull coming back out. Daryl Johnson would rather not burn another pitcher in this one. All hands on deck for tomorrow's game if there is a Game 5. If Boston doesn't come back with a monumental 9th inning. Williams, Campaneris, Garner coming up bottom of the 8th, 7-8-9. Pull winds and delivers. It's an open result against the left-handed Williams. Billy swings and corks it to center. It's going to one-hop the wall. Williams around first. He's going to stop at second. And it's a leadoff double. Out of the dugout comes Daryl Johnson. He's going to do what he didn't want to do, and that is get a reliever in the game. It's going to be Diego Segui. To face Campaneris. So we'll tell you about Pull. We're also going to get a pinch runner for Billy Williams. The pinch runner is going to be Matt Alexander, who is a 5 with the wheels. First, Dick Pull. He goes 3+ innings. He allows 6 hits. No walks, no strikeouts. 1 run so far, but Matt Alexander on second base is his responsibility. Campaneris coming to the plate. Segui in 75 was 2-5 with 6 saves and a .482 earned run average in 71 innings of work. Campy is 0 for 3. It's a righty-righty matchup. The pitch is a strikeout check, but a 14's too high. Campy swings, ground ball, first base, gloved by Cooper. He's going to take it himself as Alexander goes to third. No sign of the ragtime band. Moving in now is the Red Sox infield at 7-1. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Garner's 1 for 3. Segui winds and delivers to Phil Garner. It's a walk check, and he does indeed walk the Oakland second baseman. Runners at the corners now for North. Infield still in. Pitch to Billy North is a walk check, and he walks the bases loaded. Out of the dugout comes Daryl Johnson. He's had it with Segui. He wants Bill Lee. Segui goes a third of an inning, walks 2 batters. The bases are now loaded with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Bill Lee, 17-9 with a .395 ERA and 260 innings of work. Did not get a start in the American League Championship Series. He's on now to face left-handed batting Claudell Washington. The Boston infield is in. Lefty-lefty matchup. Bando is on deck. He's been the star of the game. The pitch from Lee is an open result. Claudell swings. Ground ball, shortstop. All right. So, the throw is going to come home to Fisk. That's going to get Alexander at the plate on a 6-2 fielder's choice. Garner goes to third. North goes to second. And Washington is safe on the fielder's choice. Here's Bando. 2 outs. Infield moves back to normal depth. 3 for 4 on the day for Bando. 3 runs scored, 4 ribbies, 2 homers. He's done everything. He's going to drive the team home after the game. The pitch, open result. Bando swings. Line drive right at Denny Doyle and his brother Lenny. And Doyle makes the play for out number 3. So we've played 8 complete. Boston gets out of a messy 8th, but it may not matter if they can't score in the 9th. Your score after 8 complete, Oakland 7, Boston 1. Holtzman is now fatigued, and Raleigh Fingers is throwing in the Oakland bullpen. So is Paul Lindblad. Righty-lefty double-barreled action just the way I like it. And now Yastrzemski 1 for 2. Range check. Starline 4. That's hit to second. Phil Garner's range is a 4. Garner dives, gloves it, up with it, throws to Rudy, and retires Yastrzemski for out number 1. Here's Fisk, top of the 9th. Carlton's 0 for 3. The pitch to him is a star line. Ground ball short. Campaneris gloves it. He throws to Rudy for out number 2, and it's the last chance saloon, Fred Lynn. Could the A's have asked anything more of Ken Holtzman? 2 outs in the 9th. The pitch to Lynn is a range check. Cork to center. Chance to get out of here. It's off the wall. North grabs it, throws it toward the infield. Lynn takes second on a double. Here's Petrocelli. He's the last chance saloon. 0 for 3, 7-1 Oakland. Top of the 9th. The pitch is a walk check, and Rico draws the walk. 2 on now in the bottom of the 9th. New last chance saloon in Dwight Evans. Fingers is ready with hands on hips in the bullpen. Lindblad still firing in the bullpen. The pitch to Evans is ball 4. The bases are loaded, and out of the dugout comes Alvin Dark. He has seen enough, as Holtzman can't quite finish the deal. Fingers did pitch yesterday. So did Lindblad. He's going to go to Lindblad to try and close it. Now Daryl Johnson has a decision to make. Is he going to pinch hit for Cooper? Bases loaded, 2 outs in the 9th. Tying run on deck in the person of Rick Burleson. And he's going to let Cooper bat. Lindblad the stretch. Lynn at third. Petrocelli at second. Evans at first. 2 outs, top of the 9th. 7-1 Oakland. Pitch. And it's a wild pitch check. And it's a wild pitch. Lindblad tries to muscle up on it, and it's 7-2. Lynn scores from third. Petrocelli goes to third. Evans goes to second. Burleson still on deck. 7-2. The pitch to Cooper Strikeout check. It's a 10. Hey, struck him out, and that's the ball game. That closes out the ball game. So let's do the totals. For the victorious Oakland A's, the defending world champions in 1975, 7 runs, 13 hits, and they committed no errors. Holtzman was masterful. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, and they committed 1 error. Ken Holtzman, the winning pitcher. Paul Lindblad came on and tying run was on deck. So he gets a save. Tiant gets the loss. Holtzman was masterful. In 8 2/3 innings, he allowed 6 hits. He walked 2. He struck out 2. He allowed, as it turns out, 2 runs, both earned, but he delivered when they needed it most. Tomorrow will be Game 5 of the series. That will feature Vita Blue for the homestanding Oakland A's against Reggie Cleveland, who was so tough in Game 2 for Boston. And that will be with the Replay Classic game engine. So come on back for that. Thanks for being with me. My name's Kurt Berglund. I hope you have a good day. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel, my friends. And we'll see you tomorrow for Game 5. So long, everybody.